Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're going to be hopefully finishing out 3360, which was where we were at. Silas's ship already left, so the heroic ship for Silas is gone at this point. So we just have Mortis and we just have Alna. Hopefully we can do a couple more summons, pick up one or two more copies of Mortis would be very, very cool to see. Remember, Alna we already have at Ascended, so she has already built. Any copies we pull of her would be very, very cool. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining me today for the live stream. Again, 33-60. Don't really have that much going on. We've already finished out the Snowbound Riches, so this is complete at this point. War of Wits we played a little bit around of. Heroes of Esprio we can focus on. Misty Valley is completed as well. Opened up and went through all chests. So a lot of this is going to be question and answer. If you do have questions specific to AFK Arena or anything in general, just let me know. What's going on? Yeah, finally to be early. Thanks, Mundo. What's going on, Argonox? So I do have a couple stones here. We've been pushing progression through here, trying to build up heroes, trying to build up gear. What's going on, Michael? Thanks for joining the stream. So here we get Grez. Grez we do need. Grez is a hero that is used very, very, almost exclusively now, it seems, between Saurus and Grez. Two real heroes that you focus on. Lorzin is used in quite a few battles, especially when it comes to Riz. Not so much anymore, but was. So we have to build up Grez and then another copy of Ogi to continue to build him. Yeah, the Battle of Bloods with the War of Wits. Yeah, a little bit of a change up with that one. I'm interested to see what they do with the War of Wits, how they make the adjustments or the changes to see exactly, essentially what they're going to do with it. So that'll actually add a third star there to Grez. He is almost done as well. We have so many heroes here that are very, very close to being done. We have enough copies of Thorin. We have enough copies of Kalthar. Silas, we got to 4 stars. We got to 4 in total. Did not pick up the 5th star, unfortunately, for the furniture, but that's okay. Didn't want to spend any more trying to build Silas. But now we can actually save for the next hero. So that's really the big thing. Saving for the next battle. Thanks for joining us, Kevin. I liked Battle of Blood so much better. The Battle of Blood, I thought, was a little better. The War of Wits takes a significant amount of time. With the Battle of Blood, the only thing was it was very, very random. So when it came to the Battle of Blood, depending on the heroes you picked, or essentially the heroes that were given to you, was resulting in essentially who won. Any new heroes coming? Yes, there is a new hero coming, a new Mauler. I believe it is Phalis or Phaline. It almost looks like Kaz. So if you haven't seen on Reddit and a couple other places, very, very similar to Kaz. She is like a feline type Mauler hero is what I'm hearing. That's what Dolly has actually been talking about as well. If we change this to Dolly, she's been talking about some of the changes that are coming. Not sure exactly. Right here. Seeing that Dura in the wanted poster, I heard that blasting someone. So there's a wanted poster. I guess it was a Chinese AFK Arena that shows her in shackles with a wanted poster. So very, very cool. You built Silas before Thorin? Yes, I did. I built Silas long before Thorin. When he was released, we started completely building. Thorin's right here. Thorin we need more food for. We don't do the Thorin cheese. We haven't done the Thorin cheese ever. There's not one single account that we've done the Thorin cheese on. But overall, yeah, flaws with the new one. Definitely, I agree with you with the new event, the War of Wits. There are quite a few flaws. They need to add a couple more heroes, maybe a couple different artifacts in there, which would be good. When will there be another viewer summon? Very soon. Very soon. I have one more scheduled, or I have two more actually scheduled right now for the viewer summons. They just take a while and they take a little bit of editing time when it comes to the videos themselves. You think you can make a team where Joker is the main carry rather than adding him to the Gwen comp? You could as the main carry, probably not. Marcello. The big thing with Joker is he is very reliant on the team he is in, meaning that you just have to put him in there as a lot of crowd control. The only problem with that is with Joker being the main carry is his ability has a cooldown timer. So even though we have him pretty well built here, this ability having the cooldown timer, he's not going to be enough to build a formation around. He can definitely supplement a lot of formations, but he needs more than just him for the all-out attack ability. What's going on, Zelda? Doing really good today. It was kind of a busy morning, but let's see if we can pick up Mortis. So right now we have Mortis. We've continued to build him out. I need to get him up at least to Mythic. Mythic will increase his survivability. That's kind of the problem we see. Also with Mortis, it's good to have his signature item. The furniture for Mortis does not make a difference. There's absolute no reason right now to build his furniture. If you're worrying about Mortis taking attack rating and attack speed, he doesn't do enough damage to go ahead and he doesn't do enough damage to really make this a difference. Even the 9-piece, he's taking back attack rating and attack speed. Again, doesn't do enough damage to make the furniture worth it at all. Signature item, the plus 20 is really what you want to do. Normal attacks that are buffed by greed now have a small area of effect. So them gaining a little small area of effect does make a little bit of a difference, but not a priority overall to build him with signature item or with furniture. Are we going to try to beat 3360? Yes, Mundo. I would like to. We'd definitely like to finish out this chapter, get into 34 today, but 5 teams are tough. 5 teams, we're really going to have to go through here, figure out the teams that we're going to work with and who we're going to get. Pretty much 4 main teams is what you need. The 5th team is kind of a little bit of cheese, and the problem I'm running into is the not only the signature item furniture, but also the gear. That's really the big thing is even here, we're lacking a lot of gear. I took all my gear off all my heroes. We also did pick up the new waistband, which can help a little bit. But let's go ahead. We'll look for a couple more copies of Mortis. So we got 45 cards, so we have 4 full pulls. I would love to see the 30,000 diamonds. Still never seen it. I've never, ever been able to see it. You often say that first Mythic, then Tailene. According to Linker's Guide, 1 copy of Tailene, then Twins to Ascended. Yeah, there's not really... Good point, Javid. The thing with Twins is... The big thing with Twins is you have to have them to Mythic. Mythic will allow them, with the signature item, the plus 20 signature item, to survive. I really don't feel that Twins need to go all the way to Ascended. They'll do well going all the way up to Mythic Plus with the signature item. Tailene, however, in that same factor, has to be Ascended. She has to be Ascended to maximize her damage, to do her healing. She really needs to be Ascended. Mythic Twins are very, very vital because of the survivability due to the signature item. Signature item makes a very, very big difference. So let's see, guys. 4 more pulls here, and I've been doing the Stargazer. This week, I feel like I've done it more than ever before. All right, pull number 2. Got an elite card there. The elite cards, we're actually going to go ahead and save these, and we're going to save them just in case new heroes come out, so we can actually bank a bunch of elite cards. It is really what I'm thinking. I know a lot of guildies have been talking about that lately, is just banking the elite cards so if someone comes out. Mahira needs to be Ascended. Yes, Mahira needs to be Ascended for the exact same reason as Tailene. Smoker is maximizing her damage, her survivability. Mahira does a significant amount of damage. Last pull here, we might not even see a copy of Mortis. Last one, we don't get it. We have 1 pull with diamonds. Maybe this will be it. Is it? Oh, there's 1 copy. All right. So 5 pulls, 1 copy. Not the best rates there, but we also need resources. This account is very, very poor on resources. We've ran completely out of everything. especially gold. Gold I've been really stressed for lately. The elite cards, again, we're going to save. Fodder cards we're going to use. I think we just have one regular summons. We'll go ahead and drop in here. See if maybe we can pull somebody. Since all of these are used, we still have 20 more days. But we can do a summon here. There we go. We got an elite. Very nice. Which is Alna. Look at that. One single summon. One single summon pulls another copy of Alna. I've been saying this for about probably the last week. It seems that summons and stones, I've seen Celestials and Hypogeans a lot. So we've actually seen a lot of pulls for her. And there's another one. And the reason I wanted to summon was the emblems. I need a ton more emblems. We have a lot of heroes that are moving all the way up to the ascended level or even the mythic level that we need more and more and more emblems. The request is there. I don't have enough emblems and I'm not pulling enough emblems out of there. So the first Mythic Twins and then Twins going for Ascended Sailing. Yes, that's what I do. That is what I do on my accounts. Again, because Mythic Twins is really what you want to focus on. They have to have the signature item for survival and then Tailene. Even if you're running later game, if Tailene is Ascended and Twins are at Mythic, you will still do well. You'll still get through a lot of the content, even having them a little bit lower. But overall, yes, I would definitely go the Twins because of the Abyssal Expedition. You have them in the Twisted Realm. They carry you in the guild bosses. Most of the events require the Twins. Even a lot of the Voyage of Wonders, we've seen utilizing the Twins. Does Lakrita need her 9 from furniture? As of now, Guy, yes. So we've actually been talking about this quite a bit. Again, in casuals, having Lakrita with the rework. So since they've reworked her, this is absolutely huge. This is very, very good to get the Hellfire ability. No longer disappears. So she actually gets the permanent Hellfire ability, which I believe is this one. Permanent. So she gets this permanent, which is absolutely amazing because of the mitigation it gives. So 3 of 9 is definitely a priority. If you can go ahead and do 9 of 9, I would definitely recommend it for her. Not the highest priority, but definitely a priority nonetheless. This takes us to 371. Again, we're going to be probably out of gold. We've been collecting more EXP versus getting all of our essence. So we're running out of hero essence now, which it kind of swapped vice versa. We're running out of hero essence as we're going through here. Gwen comp, Eron, Sophia, Stall comp, God comp, and last Damon. Not sure if it works. Yeah, we can probably run that. I know for the last one, we've been using either the Damon in the last comp or doing the dimensionals, doing a dimensional team comp. You really need to do something with Stargazer. In Falk, that's what it's always been. So looking at the Stargazer rates, it's 2%. That is what a lot of people have said. Look at the rates, which it shows rate. I thought the rates were here. No? No, the rates, I don't, oh, there you go. Probability, it's in the bottom. 2%. That's it. 2%. That is your rate. Whether you do 1 pull, 10 pulls, 100 pulls, it is 2%. They have never, as far to my knowledge, have never adjusted the 2%. This has kind of been what it's always been, the regular 2%. And then even going through here, elite cards have a much higher probability, the 0.8 versus the 2%. And then, of course, just the regular essence, which you always get. Have you seen the new team at Ice Chimera, Lakrita, Grez? Yeah, I've seen it once or twice. Sheen Evil. I don't know if I've seen Lakrita in there. So even looking here, I don't know Ice Chimera is... Who's up right now? I think Ice Chimera is up. But even looking here at the leaderboards, I don't think anyone has ran Lakrita. I haven't seen Lakrita in any of them. We could actually give it a try to run Lakrita in here, but I don't have Grez 9 of 9, and I don't have Lakrita 9 of 9. So here we only hit Diamond which is good. As long as I'm staying in Diamond, especially with the heroes I have, I'm very, very happy with Diamond. We also did build and finish out Rain. So Rain with 3-piece furniture bonus. Big thing with Rain is the buff she provides right here, Deadly Force. Her furniture bonus, after 3 seconds, the enemy with the lowest health is marked up until death. While marked, all damage dealt is increased by 30%, which of course on a boss battle, there's only one target. So that target always has the lowest health. So a 30% increase in battle for the entire second, 1 minute, 27 seconds. You'll have that 30% increase, which is nice. Yeah, I'd like to check that out, Sheen Evil, and see how well it is. What's going on, Abandon? What is the highest priority to 9 of 9? A lot of people still say Taylene. Taylene because of her abilities for the 9 of 9. So with her furniture itself, right here, when there are any allies on the battlefield with a lower percentage that are owned, she converts 15% of her current health into a permanent shield. If the value converted exceeds 10% of her maximum health, a meteorite with the same ability, meteor shower, will be summoned against a random enemy. 9 of 9 for Taylene. That's essentially the first hero that you want to 9 of 9. That I haven't heard anything different from what I've seen. Yeah, I did make a mistake and took Ainz to 30 between Albedo. Oh, yeah, Ainz and Albedo, those two. All right, so let's see who we got to gear out here. Because looking at our teams, I have a list of them. So we were running the God tier comp, which we still have here. This one, I think we were running Saurus. Didn't we have Saurus in here? So we had Saurus in this one. Here is the Daemon kind of Gwen comp, which Isolde really doesn't seem to do much in here. We might have to swap out Isolde in this one. This was, oh, it crashed again. I don't know why it's been doing this, guys. I think we're going to have some diamonds coming from Lilith pretty soon, but I've had it crash time and time again. AFK Arena continues to crash. I don't know if it's something with BlueStacks. I don't know if it's something with AFK Arena, but it seems to crash quite a bit. Albedo's SI isn't that important. It's not that important, but it definitely makes a big difference. When she can buff attacks, it makes a big difference. So here again we have, this was our dimensional team, which we could swap Queen out. We also do have our 3 Merc heroes here. Then of course Alna is finally done. My app has been crashing. I've been crashing both on Apple, and this one's actually through BlueStacks. I've had both. So I've actually seen both. How can I get Stargazer cards on the internet? It says we get them in a tower above level 200. You actually get them every 10 floors, Apollo, starting at floor 125, but it's not from the tower. It is from the faction towers. So if you're talking about the main King Tower, Apollo, they do not drop in the King Tower. They drop from the 4 faction towers. Not sure if you have that unlocked yet. Yeah, I've noticed that, Javid. I've probably had, since I was playing this morning, probably 3 or 4 times, it's crashed. It's been crashing on a regular basis now. It even crashed twice today on the War of Wits. I've seen it crash. Saurus or Iran first. I honestly, it's a tough choice. Iran, if you're using Iran for a main carry, I would go Iran first, then focusing on Saurus. If you have another team comp, if you're running any other team comp, I would go ahead and in that case, I would just run with Saurus. I would build Saurus first. I made Rowan 9 and 9. Did I make a mistake? Yeah, so Tass did with the 9 of 9 Rowan. It adds a 0.25% over 15 seconds. There is no reason that he needs to be any higher. Rowan 9 of 9 for the 0.25% health. There's no reason. I've also noticed though with the AFK Arena is in here. So in the Oak Inn, this drops, this crashes a ton as well. I've seen a ton of crashes. what spec does my PC have? My PC is an i9 core processor. It's a completely maxed out Alienware. My specs, I run Windows 10. I have pretty much a top of the line computer, which is very, very fast. So our first one, which is a pull, we get Nara. Nara, very, very strong with her furniture. Back-to-back Mythic, which gives us a piece for Grez. We're still trying to build the Grez 9 of 9. Very, very strong. We need those shields for the bosses. And another Mythic piece there. Boom, another piece for Grez. I hope it's not the same size, but that is double Grez furniture, which would be nice. So that gives us, let's see where we're at. Look at that. We got us 3-piece. We got 4-piece. Went from 2 to 4 there. Very nice. Picked up a second piece for Nara. Oh, Grez, a little bit stronger. Yeah, the pre-built PC, that is how I buy them. It comes with a warranty, and that's really the big thing. I ordered this Alienware through Dell. Ran about $3,000. I think it was about $3,000 in total. Completely built out, but they warranty everything. So I've had a couple problems with them in the past. Warranted, fixed, repaired, replaced, everything for them, which is good. Alna is a good choice because of the heroic ship. Yeah, Alna we just finished with the last copy we got. So Alna is good. She is completely built, which is awesome. So let's look. We're going to have to build out and gear up a few teams. This takes a little while, and we're a little limited in artifacts. So let's see my teams. I actually have my teams down. Do you know why BlueStacks for the PC is working so slow? I have a very good PC, but AFK Arena is like 30 frames in the battle. I have the same. So I have to actually stream in 30 frames. I don't know what's going on with BlueStacks. I know they just updated BlueStacks very, very recently. We seen the update drop, I believe probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. But let's see. So we run Damon in a team comp. We go kind of way back with gear on this one. I try to put on the gear essentially that I've been building for these heroes, but a lot of times we run out of gear. Let's go with Sophia. Grez 9, yeah, absolutely. That's another reason. Now to get Lakrita, I just need more furniture on Lakrita, need more furniture on Grez. Both of them already have plus 30. I can't wait to get him done. He's close. So that brings them that much closer. All right, so dimensionals, we have Ainz, which is almost completely maxed out. We'll take that one out. Albedo, and then we run Arthur as well. So Albedo's got some gear. Ezio's got some gear, which is good. Who else? We have Arthur. And again, the mismatch gear, which is, we need a lot more gear. So Gwen, we're starting to get a couple pieces. So what I do is actually go through and remove the faction gear to put it on heroes that we're specifically using. So let's see. So the first comp was the God tier comp. So we'll swap that out, which is good. Good. Then we do need Tassie. We need Lyco, we need Tassie. Which again, there's Pharrell's gear. There's some of his. Isolde needs his plus 30 signature item. Isolde, I would definitely say yes. The plus 30 signature item for Isolde is very, very important. Plus 30, yep, in the 3-piece for the furniture bonuses. And see, we swap around quite a bit of gear here to try to essentially maximize the heroes we have with the gear we have. Because this is where we're coming up very, very short is the gear. To outfit the team. So let's hop in here. We got most of them outfitted. Taylene, yes, Taylene needs her plus 30 signature item. So here, let's make sure we got Rowan, which is good. We got Taylene, which is good. Twins, which are good. Mihira. Okay, so we're good there. So here we'll swap in Saurus. Geared Saurus, we got them. I think Tassie is geared too. All right, so Tassie is good there. Team 3. At Gwen, we need gear for Pharrell. Which again, we got a bunch of non-faction gear. We'll go ahead and put his faction gear specific on there. Arthur, we got gear for. See, and I'm thinking about swapping out Isolde. Let's see. Let's swap Isolde. Who do we have here? We could go with Mortis. Mortis might be pretty good in this. Brutus could be very, very tough as well. Let's try Brutus in here. Is Leica, Saurus, Tassie, Iran, and Lucius a good comp? It is, Kevin. Essentially, you'll drop out Lucius in a little bit because you don't need that much tanking when you're running Iran, Leica together. Lucius, you'll drop out in a little bit, if not sooner. You'll essentially drop some of those heroes out. So here we got Queen. I know Queen doesn't have any gear. Joker doesn't have any gear. Which here we'll go with survivability. What I'm thinking, we can swap out Ulna's. Then Joker doesn't have anything either. I know he goes frontline. Again, we are just out. We are completely out of gear at this point. Can you try Nakaruru instead of Queen? Yes, we definitely can, Mundo. Let me see. We can swap. I think we can. Are they in the same formation? No, Nakaruru is linked to someone else. So we're going to have to use her in here. But here we got Lucreta, we got Titus. So Lucreta we've been building up quite a bit, which is good. Titus I've built up quite a bit. Also Silas. Remember Silas, we added a couple more stars to. But again, no gear, especially coming to this last team. We are pretty much limited to not really much of anything. We're down to mythic gear, not faction specific at all. Only even going down as far as legendary gear. We are definitely going the bottom, kind of the bottom of the barrel here. Got some more mythic gear. That's all we got though, guys. So you know what? Let's give it a couple tries here. We'll see what we got. What's going on, Yorit? Yeah, I don't know who Nakaruru is together with. We'd have to check that out. But this team, we might need essentially more. I'm thinking essentially more damage. Let's go through. We'll see what we can do because we can adjust heroes. But you know what? We know these team comps are good. So let's figure out this team comp. Because essentially we have Skarath, but it's not too strong in there. Lucreta. The team itself seems pretty solid. Free-to-play can get dimensional gears with guild. Yeah, it just takes time. If you can find it. That's the problem that I have been running into lately, is even with a couple of the heroes, is I cannot find the gear. I can't find the gear to buy. See, this is the formation we're going to have to work with. Possibly Nara. I think Nara might. You know what? Let's try Nara in here. And I'm just wondering if we can grab Arden. Try to get Alna to alt pretty early. See, Lucreta goes down usually first. Yeah, I feel like this is really the team that we're gonna have to work with. If we can get this team to work. Actually, let's grab Movis. Movis does a lot of damage. Almost all Graveborn needs time. Yeah, that's what I noticed, especially with that Graveborn account. Javid, was it does take time to scale. It takes a significant time to ramp up the Graveborn. Now the time goes a little bit faster now. just for the fact that you have Daemon. So if you're building Daemon, it'll make a big difference in the time essentially that you need to ramp up that team. But overall, the Graveborn do very, very well. He's in the Gwen comp with Shib. Is there a mini amount of opens for a viewer summon? Usually, Nashville, I think you send me an email. Usually about 100,000 diamonds. So for the viewer summons, we want to try to make at least probably 10 to 15 minutes. I think I had seen your emails. I was replying yesterday when we did the summons a little bit ago, but usually that's about 15, I would say probably about 15 or 10 to 15 minutes is good. Whose SI is really good? Tayleen's SI is really good. Rowan's SI is really good. A couple in there. Saurus does absolutely amazing with the signature item. There's a lot of heroes that essentially need the signature item to perform well. Even here, I feel like we need a little bit more. I was hoping a little more survivability. Usually the Falling Sun, it just takes a little bit of time to make this work. Seems like with the battles, anytime that I fight Rose, I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Anytime that I fight Rose, it seems very, very difficult to kill the team comp, especially because here Rose is following Rowan. So this is a very, very difficult team comp. And Iran, even fully maxed out. Saurus, the same, dying really, really quick. But it might just, I don't think we can swap teams now, can we? Yeah, so 1 and 2 are locked in. Let's try running this team comp. We can still swap the team comps around. I'm just thinking from the survivability aspect. And hopefully Gwen burning down back line. Or she'll die really, really quick. But I want to get this down today. If I pull 3 of 9 furniture for the same category, would I get a duplicate? Should I take it off the wish list? Adele, you will get a duplicate. So if you have 3 large pieces of furniture and you pull another one, you will get, or you can get 4 large pieces of furniture essentially. You can get the duplicates. Not saying you will get the duplicates in there, but you can. And even here, Arthur is dying really fast. So hard to take down Rowan. 19 million, of course. Rose is actually doing more damage than pretty much anyone. Yeah, I know. It's the teacups. That's why I wanted to switch it up. I was hoping Brutus or Arthur could take the teacups a little bit more. But again, with the teacups, boom, Daemon might be able to... Oh, Daemon does it. Very nice. The nasty, nasty teacups of death. Man, she is tough to deal with. All right, so this one we're going to have to make work, which stinks because we have Brutus here. But we have the twins, Namisu. We probably could make this work. I'm hoping the teacups can keep it alive a little bit longer. But we're going to have to deal with Brutus here. I'm hoping, just like we had Tassie banished there, that I think we can get some RNG with this working with the banish, is what I'm hoping. We just got to survive more than a couple seconds here. Yeah, Daemon usually does. Daemon is usually the big time clutch. And some of this, and that's why even for the video, a lot of it is just honestly RNG. It is really the big thing we see here. A lot of it is trying this time and time again. Soros will get off a lucky heal. Tassie will get off a sleep on occasion, if she doesn't die off the bat. But overall, it'll allow the team, even here, a lot of times Soros will burn through an entire team by himself because of his heal ability. It just takes time. And even last time it worked with Iran actually peeling Brutus away to take out Nemisu. See, this is how we got it done last time, was peeling Brutus away. There we go. That's what I did last time. That was exactly what we did last time. We peeled Brutus away with Nemisu. Remember, Nemisu, not the strongest hero. The big thing with that is getting the totems out. Getting the totems out in the open, allowing them to actually essentially live is the big thing. Is it worth building Arthur plus 30 SI? Monsi, absolutely. Arthur gets a heal with his plus 30 signature item. It is very, very important to build him to a plus 30 SI. Yep. And I feel like here we're just going to have to, again, with a little bit of RNG. But we're dealing with teacups again, guys. As much as we dislike the teacups, we're dealing with teacups again. And Albedo can't die in 2 seconds. That does not work at all. Even slowing it down, Ezio and Queen dying in 2 seconds. There's the ult, though. That is what we want to see. Boom. That's all it takes. There we go, guys. We should have it. There it is. There it is. Failed to retrieve battle data. Reporting this error to... Again, this is some of the problems that we've seen. So, confirm. Look at it. It's going to make us do it all over again. Yep. Just like that, guys. We are going to have to do it again. All the battles. Yep. That's it. It was done. And there we go. So let's go ahead and do it again. Mundo, everybody else. Yep. That's what I've seen a couple times as well. So that completely negates all 5 of the battles. That's it. Lilith did not want us to complete the stage. So they just went ahead and said, nope. I know. So that's it. Now we get to try it again. So we know the teams work, which is good. Everything is set here. But it's just going to take a little bit of time. Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's done a couple times. Yeah, that was pretty cool, Mondo. We finally got it done. Couldn't retrieve the battle data, so it dumped all of the battles. Again, this is some of the problems, some of the issues that we've been seeing with AFK Arena. So I know they give us the 600 diamonds every now and then to improve the stability, but this is what I've seen. I've seen crashes from the War of Wits. I've seen battles in the campaign. I've seen a lot of different battles, a lot of different places that have just crashed it. Hey, if it happened on 33.6. Yeah, exactly, Dark. Who knows how long it's going to take this time, or if we're going to be able to get it down. It might have just been some really, really crazy RNG luck that we had. But I'm hoping that is not the case, and we can get this down without it taking 12 total hours. Yeah, I think they need to give us free Stargazer cards. That's what I'm feeling, Javid. As much as I like the diamonds, you know what? Go ahead and hook us up with some free Stargazer cards there. Because that was disappointing. We could have been in 34 already. Yeah, I know. It's just the luck of AFK Arena. But again, we know these teams work. So we know they work. Arthur, I do have to get to a plus 30 signature item. Gwen, I was hoping would ult there. We probably would have had that one down. Thinking maybe put the teddy bear on top. Let's try him up top. I'm hoping that'll increase Pharrell's attacks. Maybe give a little bit more survivability to Arthur. But if Gwen doesn't do her damage, we don't do anything. What was it, D? I did not get to see it. Let me see. When did I start playing? I think it's been about 6 months. I think maybe even less. Maybe less. I'm sure you guys probably know offhand. I know it hasn't been that long since we've been playing this account. Which there's Pharrell's alt, which is good. Maybe Damon can... Oh, nope. Instead of giving us... Yeah, exactly. That's what they should do. 10 Stargazer cards every fix. That way, when we don't get anything from Stargazer cards, we can't complain because they're free. Anyways. You need to give us an Ascended Zolrath. Yeah, exactly, Javid. Zolrath, I hate fighting. Out of probably all of the heroes, especially going through the Dismal Maze, fighting Zolrath again, and again. It's crazy, crazy hard to try to kill Zolrath over and over and over. He's so difficult to deal with. This one we might be able to get it done. There we go. Damon got it done. Very nice. Again, we know pulling Brutus away is what helped us last time, so we can take out Nemitsu very, very quickly. But probably not going to get it this early, but we will get it down, guys. We will. Who's the most important dimensional to plus 30? Honestly, Showcase, Ainz. Ainz is absolutely vital. The most important, or who is the new tanking artifact? I use it for all of them, Smoker. Especially any hero that is going to bring their own crowd control. So when we see the Hendrik with the stun, Skoreg with the stun, any of the tanking heroes essentially get a shield all the time. I just ran it on Damon. I run it on all of my tanks. I like the new tanking artifact. Not only does it bring a ton of hit points, a lot of defense, but they do get shields kind of throughout the entire time, which is good. It is very, very good to see the shields. This might be it, guys. Maybe we should be able to get it down. Brutus has still got a shield, I think. Uh-oh. Oh, we got it. We got that one down. All right, this was the broken team last time, guys. What is a good counter for Athalia? I'm stuck on 23 because of her. Yeah, Eron's a good counter because Eron can dodge a lot of the times. Also, I use Rowan as a counter, Monsi. I use Rowan as a counter. I also use Leica. High dodge is very, very good. Rowan is solid because he can mitigate the damage. All right, there it is, guys. 33 is done. 33-60. On to the next stage because we are done. Take 2 into 34, the Sunken Lands. Boom, there it is. Look at the wall. This is the reason a lot of players call this the wall. There it is. There is all of the players stuck in 34. Even, I mean, they're 20, 30, 40, 50 levels higher or around the same, even 250 there. This is the spot where players get stuck and get stuck for a considerable amount of time. So some more red chests there, a couple more cards there. I think the first couple stages we should be able to clean up relatively easy with our God tier comp. Yeah, welcome to the wall again. This is the second account I have in 34. And this is the account that I definitely want to focus on, that we have been focusing on the pay to win account, and pushing through a lot of this content. We're in the same chapter board. I'm going to catch up to board, even though he's like probably 300 million power ahead of me. definitely making the progression. This is the spot where, again, where players get stuck. This is it. Yeah, Eins to a plus 30 because of a 30% increase to damage is very, very strong. I would definitely go ahead and build up Eins. At this point, we're really just looking at getting more rewards from here. More AFK rewards at this point, so we can just build up kind of day after day. By sending Alna while the heroic ship is up. Oh, for the picture, the heroic frame, which we're missing Mortis's. We got another copy of Mortis, though, which I believe we didn't do. I don't know if we did anything with. We need 2 more. 2 more to take him up to Mythic. We're building a lot of heroes out here, guys. We already have 4. We need 2 more copies, and Flora will be done. A couple more, and we'll have Alna up, or excuse me, Orthos up. And then, of course, we got 3 already there working on Zolrath. We pulled him out of that last event that we had, and then focusing right now on Mortis. Mortis is going to be the one focused for a while. Only at 900 million power. That's what I figured. So you're about 600 million power ahead of me, board, which is absolutely crazy. And I'm sure these stages, I mean, even looking at the power, we're at 32, they're at 97. So they're triple the power we are at this point. Even levels, I mean, we're at what, 371? They're at 517. So we have a huge, absolutely monster level deficiency as well. So, no, this one is the pay to win account. This is the only account now. As you guys know, this is the only account that we put anything into with the monthly cards, with everything. This is the one and only account that we put any funds into, allowing me to put more into this. Everything we get in super chats, everything we get in memberships, everything we get in super stickers, all of the donations, the YouTube revenue that I generate, all go into this, as well as what I put into this. That is what funds this account. That is what has allowed us to progress so fast. My other account's on 399, the main account. We're already at 371. We've caught up about the same amount of progression in about a year less, which is crazy. It's weird to see Solus in the campaign. Yeah, when you get here, you start fighting different heroes. They add a lot more heroes in here that get very, very strong. Even here, Warwick is a monster in the campaign. Aziz is a monster in the campaign. Taline just gets one-shotted. You just seen it right there. Taline literally got one-shotted with Solus. Again, these campaign stages, Solus just ulted and took out 3 of the 5 heroes here. How do you get the growth bundle? So the growth bundle actually comes, I believe, once you hit a certain level. The hero growth bundles, or no, the heroic ships unlocked from 10 ascended heroes, Monzi. The heroic ship, yep. Or no, the ship is when. No, I'm not thinking of the ship. I'm thinking of something else. Mortis. Oh, gives us 2 little scrolls there. The hero growth bundles, those are out of. That's not the ship, or that's not the Field of Stars. The Field of Stars is the growth bundle, but is the heroic ship in here? Hero choice pack. Not sure when the ship shows up. Sub Mahira in for Tassie. Yeah, we can swap out Tassie. Now that we're not looking really at the 4 teams, we can just swap. I don't think I have any. Again, gear, guys. Gear is very, very important. We need gear. We need gear for a lot of heroes. Here, putting Tassie in, and Tassie is really a very, very solid sub for Mahira, but Tassie brings 2 forms of crowd control, which the banish right there on Solus. So now you only have to deal with 4 heroes instead of 5 heroes, but she also provides the slumber ability, which is very, very strong. It'll give you time to essentially burn down another hero. Free ship for every new hero. Does the ship just show up? Do you always have the heroic ship? That's what I'm wondering about, Javid. I'm currently building a team around Joker. Got him Mythic Plus. What heroes would suit him? Sandbox, the big thing is with Joker is crowd control. Crowd control is the biggest thing that you have to focus on with Joker. Try replacing Taylene with Iran or Saurus. Yeah, through here, it's just going to be, honestly, a lot of trial and error, a lot of different team comps. Even dealing with teams, Iran in here is going to get deleted in literally probably a second, regardless of who I put in here, especially pulling the heroes in. Tassie got a banish, which is good. We got the stun. A lot more crowd control there. We just need Solus. Oh, not alt. If Solus ults, that's pretty much it. Swap Tassie for Rowan. We could. Yeah, if we put Rowan in the back. Again, these stages I'm really just kind of playing around with. Not looking to do a lot of progression in here right now. But overall with the team comps, because we got a banish there. But not going to make too much progression right now. Hero ship for new hero. Yeah, I don't remember either, Javid. I looked for a list. There's a list on afkarena.net, but it hasn't been updated in probably 6 months. But got some Merc requests here. There we go. Let's use our 2 cards. I'm still looking for Graveborns. I want to finish out a couple more Graveborns. Still looking for Grez. Still looking for Isolde. Damon and Silas still need a couple more summons. So I know we got... Well, you know, we could save the cards. You know what? Let's save the cards. So what I'm doing right now is we're going to save these faction cards. We're going to save the faction card here for new heroes. So essentially when we have the new hero, which I believe the next is going to be a Mauler, I want to save up the cards that we get from Stargazing and the cards we get specifically like this. That way we can have more chances to get new heroes upon their release, further allowing us to go through a lot of the heroic ship. So I'm saving my cards, I'm saving my faction cards, I'm saving my faction scrolls specifically for new heroes. That way when it comes to the heroic ship, again, we don't have to spend so much to get them built, and we can actually save up quite a bit of our materials to get the heroes when they're released. So that's what I'm thinking right now, is just banking a little bit on that. I'm at 24, 28 with no money in the game. With Crystal level 372, you should at least make progression that stage. Yeah, it will, Floods, and I can. It's just going to take time. I don't feel like just rerunning the same stage over and over and over until we get to a point of it essentially clicking, a point of it working, because it just takes time. Labyrinth we went through and completed. King's Tower I've been running a lot. As you see, we're almost to 400. This level 360, I have probably ran this with my team probably at least 500 times that we've went through. So I've ran this team comp. I've actually swapped in Brutus a couple times. I've swapped in Drez a couple times. Still cannot seem to get this floor down, which again, I think a lot of it is just levels. I mean, we're at 130 level deficiency. But then looking at the Wilder Tower, we've made some good progression here. And we're way, way deep into essentially the progression. Pippa in the tower does absolutely amazing, which I love. I absolutely love Pippa. Pippa has been doing very, very good. What can you get from the purple box? The purple box is going to be an avatar. So this little purple box, Asperian Idols winner. Asperian Idols was a contest they had ranking heroes. So this will give us the ability to win an avatar frame. So this will actually have an avatar frame, which is going to be for Taylene. I don't know exactly how they're going to spin it, but this avatar frame said she won the Asperian Idol winner. She was the winner. They're going to have a frame in there. So we'll have to see. Is there a rough timeline on when that Mauler hero comes out? We know it's coming next, but I would probably say patch 1.56 will be the next hero. It'll introduce the Mauler hero within the next 2 weeks. I would say within the next 2 weeks. So Lilith has said, and they've explicitly said, they do not want to go ahead and release more than 2 heroes per month. So really limiting it to 2 heroes per month. Right now, I would say within probably the next week, we'll see patch notes, and we'll also see the new Mauler hero. If not another hero, they might release 2 in January. That is kind of yet to be seen. But I think it's going to be a Mauler. Well, we know it's going to be a Mauler, and then I would bet on probably being a Lightbearer. We got the Graveborn heroes. We've seen quite a few built, but I don't know if it's going to be another Lightbearer. Maybe they'll do double Maulers. We know one Mauler is coming out very, very soon. So I would honestly say I wouldn't be shocked if this week we see something about the new Mauler hero. Pretty soon. Heroes of Espria, we hit 7,000 trophies. So even here, season rewards, we get 40 scrolls, which is absolutely amazing. Also do get 50 more league points. We've been progressing in the league. So we'll get the first frame, HOE Brawlers frame. We'll pick up the first one. And we need a lot more progression, 75, 100. We have to hit the Masters for 200 to go ahead and hit up that second HOE Warrior frame. Remember, this is a cumulative event, so if we get 200 plus every time, it'll take a little while to get the better frames. But we also went to 5 teams. So very, very strong here. We went to 5 teams, and we've made a ton of progression in here from people attacking us. So a lot of the record here has been people attacking us that we actually won the victory, and we've been moving up the ladder through here. I bet on the house the next E is themed after Lightbearer. We would have to make new. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to do, Lightbearer's pretty soon. I would say Mauler's pretty soon, or the 2 that we're going. What's going on, Kira? 2-dimensional heroes per month. Yeah, exactly. 2-dimensional heroes every month going forward. I think here I already did my dailies too. I think daily reward 0 of 3. We still have our 2 other teams to build. But I go in here, make sure I do my 3 for my daily, get all the rewards from there. That's as far as we push through the Heroes of Espria. Wall of Legends, we are number 3. So we're very, very close. I think they're on 367. So make a little bit. Oh, they got dates in here. 31, VIP 14, chapter 34, 12, 20. So definitely made progression. Look at that. They got Zolrath built. Never built a Zolrath. I have to build one, but I have never built Zolrath to this day. Level here, they're on level 1, so definitely making some progression. But even when you look, so we're at 37 million power. They're at 70 million. So they are over double us. What program do you use to play on AFK Arena? It is BlueStacks. So if you look under all of my videos, there's a link in there for BlueStacks. You can download BlueStacks and play AFK Arena through BlueStacks. That is how it plays. It's like a mobile game emulator that you can play BlueStacks through. Yep, BlueStacks for PC. Kept looking for you in HOE. Where are you at, board? Yeah, where are you at in HOE? Tip for HOE, fight right before the reset when people have already promoted to the higher level. Yeah, except I forget. I forget a lot. I'm in a single-digit guild. I'd like to Lightbearer. You have them all built. Oh, you have all the Lightbearers built. We're close. So on my Lightbearer account, we're the same. Here we have Oscar all the way up to essentially 3 stars. Hendrik we're building right now. Hendrik, I know we need a couple more copies. But Rigby, we have 1, 2, 3, and Hendrik. And then just stars. So even a lot of these heroes, we have Warwick, we have Verk. Verk, a little bit more food, he'll be ascended. Warwick, a little more food, he'll be ascended. Antandra, K-Sauce, Brutus, Satrana, Anoki, and we're done for the Maulers. Maulers we've never focused on, but when it comes to the Wilders, we have Almus, we have Cirrus, we have Kaz, and that's it. They're all ascended. So we're definitely making some progress here. Same here, Kelthar, Thorin, we have Torn, we have Baden, and they're all ascended. That's everybody. So yeah, definitely have a lot of heroes, but that will be all of the heroes ascended, and then from there we can add stars. Even here, a couple more stars. So Daemon almost done. We have Isolde almost done. We have Silas almost done. We have a lot of heroes almost completely done to 5 stars, which is good. Isabella's already 5 stars. We still need a lot more room in the resonating crystal just because it is full. We have a lot of slots down here that are just going to take time to go ahead and fill up the heroes. That'll give us more time. Can we explain the dragon crystals? So dragon crystals are what they give you in the Abyssal Expedition. These are essentially the currency that you use. So you could buy dragon crystals to bid on items. It's all closed right now, but you earn items with every boss kill, and you can use these to go ahead and bid on items. The dragon crystals, bound dragon crystals, are crystals you are rewarded for items that are sold. So here, these, again, you can use in the Militia Trade and Global Auction House. These are bound, meaning you can only use them in this exchange shop, which best out of here is, of course, the Elite Hero Stones. That's what I focus on to get free Elite Heroes. You're in Diamond 1. So you're same with me, board. So you're right there. I think I'm in Diamond 1, right? I think we were in the exact same. Diamond 3. You're in Diamond 1. So yeah, you're quite a bit of ways ahead of me. I gotta do waiting for the event to be a little bit closer, and then we'll push a lot. How do I feel about Joker? I think Joker's pretty good. Kylie, Joker is actually a pretty solid hero. Already have his 3-piece furniture bonus. Building up his signature item the rest of the way. The issue that I have with Joker, just like most of our agility heroes, survivability, which is countered a little bit with the Shroud. Giving him a shield to allow him to at least do some damage, get some time before he dies. Remember, we cannot dodge magic damage. So even though his dodge is very, very high, you cannot dodge magic damage. So if he is frontline, most casters will just burn him down very, very quick, which kind of stinks. Solus, yes, Solus 9 of 9 is quite useless. I definitely agree with you on there. 3 of 9 is good. 9 of 9 for her is pretty useless. It's another one that needs to be reworked. This whole thing needs to be reworked. Even her Floral Spectre ability needs to be reworked. Floral Spectre dies in usually 1 or 2 seconds. That's the reason why the Floral Spectre. So essentially, Solus only has 3 real abilities because the 4th one usually doesn't work because the Floral Spectre is always dead, which is unfortunate. Just finished Wilder Tower 245 and got red chest. Every Palos, so many levels, they do give you red chests. So every 5 is not Stargazer cards. Some of them, as you get higher, start giving you red chests. If we continue down here, there'll be a couple more that they do give you red chests for a couple. Not sure if they start giving you more red chests, essentially the further you get. Looks like most of these are Stargazer cards now. There it is. 375, so you just finished 275 or 245. 375 gives you red chest too. So you'll see it's like 20 or 30 levels. I found that they give red chests instead of Stargazer cards, and you'll see that throughout all of it. Because remember, red chests prior to a lot of the different adjustments they made, especially the ones here with the monthly cards or with the Noble Society, being able to get emblems out of here. Red chests used to be super, super ultra rare, and they were very, very highly sought after. A lot easier when you're getting them out of here. You get them free with progression if you're going with red chests. Before that, you really couldn't get them. You really couldn't get them very, very far. I've noticed that he's helped me destroy a lot of people, but yeah, that's the big thing, Kylie, is dying pretty quick. So the hero does die pretty quick. I gotta see more casuals and legends. Yeah, they're getting there, board. I'm not sure how far they're going in PvP. They'll definitely be there. By the end of the event is where it really makes a big difference. So it's not every 10 above. No. So the Stargazer cards start at 125. I believe it's every maybe 30 floors or 50 floors on Paulus that you see it again. What's going on, Paula Mike? Can you try to help me? Yep. If you want specific information on teams, hit up Discord. Discord is the best place because you can go ahead and see team comps that are in there. Are gold emblems better value than red chests? No, they are not. Really depends on your progression. So specifically in here, the reason why we chose the gold emblems is because, which I'll kind of break it down a little bit. With this account being pay to win and us having ascended heroes way faster than you would normally get heroes, we found there's a waiting point of gold emblems. So I needed amplifying emblems a lot more than I needed red chests. Amplifying emblems were a lot more difficult to get to expand the plus 11 to plus 20 signature items. I'm going to run amplifying emblems for probably 2 or 3 months. Once we go ahead and get all of these amplifying emblems kind of built up a little bit, this will switch to red chests. Same with the Twisted Essence. We're focusing, or with the Po coins, we are focusing on building the Po coins. Later on, we will actually switch this to Twisted Essence as we continue to get a lot more heroes maxed out. Regal rewards, of course, stay the same, just heroes. But these two, you can vary on what you need. So it's very good because you can alternate these on red chests. Essentially, if I started this with red chests and kept this all red chests, I would be at a point where I have, look at the heroes. These heroes need amplifying emblems. So we have a ton in here that need the amplifying emblems. Once I start progressing these a little bit further, moving them all the way to the plus 20 signature items, again, we're going to swap it to red chests and continue from there. But as of right now, we need those emblems. Look at that. Borrowing some Isold there. Seeing Grez being used as a carry late game like Isold. I've seen quite a few people using Grez. Grez is another hero that if you can get him to scale, if you can get him up, especially with the new tanking relic, because remember, he does provide a stun when his ultimate ability goes off. This can actually provide a little bit of a stun when the Graveborn or the Grave comes up. This is very strong. Not the damage. The damage doesn't matter, but the shield. He has a ton of hit points. He brings his own heal. Other big thing with Grez is you have to have him live. If he can survive, if you have him built, these will come up. The skeletal minions will come up pretty regularly. 20% of his max hit points. This increases his hit points by 21%, which is huge. Not only a lot of defense, but bringing the minions up for him are very strong. He can be burst down very easy. If you get the minions up, he's very difficult to kill, is what I found. 5 Mauler heroes for the faction. Honestly, with the Mauler heroes in the faction tower is who you have. Even here, I have 6 that I rotate kind of between there, Kylie. Sophia, Titus, Scrag, Nemitsu, Skarath are probably the main 5 you want in there. Verk is a good alternate. The rest of them, Antandra, since she had her rework, I heard is very strong, but haven't built her yet. Yeah, Drez is a bit of a niche. Not really a big priority to build him. Really good in the Abyssal Expedition, but overall, what's going on, Arson? But yeah, those are kind of the 5 Mauler heroes. Verk with his poison traps pretty strong, but a lot of players just whatever Maulers you have are the Maulers that people. Did you manage to get in? Yeah, I'm in Chi-Chi's server. Yep, I got in there, board. So here, let's see, we have 1, 2 food. See, no one to build for Hendrik right now. Here again, we don't have much food. We are just waiting for fodder heroes, building them up. 1, which we got Kaz in there. We only have 1. We need an event. We need an event to go all out fodder is essentially what we need. Even here, we have 2 there, but nothing else. So we need 4 to take him to Mythic, 4 more to take him to Mythic Plus. We have more than enough to get him to 5 stars. We just need food. We're going to be at a point, even probably within the next month or 2, we're going to start seeing a lot more food come up in the wish list as we continue to 5-star a lot more of these heroes. Yeah, I think the server is full. I actually seen it on Linkers. When I was on Linkers Discord, I seen Chi-Chi's invitation as well. Which here, oh, there we go. There's Alna. Alna, very, very cool hero. Have to find exactly where she's going to be niche. But guys, that will do it for the stream today. So we pushed into 34, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to finish out 33. We had to finish out 33-60 twice, which unfortunately we did have to finish it out twice. So kind of stunk a little bit there. But there are going to be new events coming in very, very soon. Like I said, I would not be surprised if this week we see patch notes. I wouldn't be surprised if Monday or Tuesday. Usually on Tuesday, we'll see patch notes on the test server, which we'll cover, we'll review with the new Mauler hero. Not sure who they're going to rework. Are you going to collab with Linker? Yes, Alex. I've talked to Linker quite a bit, talked to Vulcan a couple times. A lot of the people who do AFK, the content sometimes can be a little similar, but I did a podcast earlier with Linker. I'd like to do a couple more things with him. Very, very cool guy to talk to. But that will do it for the stream for today. Look at the wall, guys. Chapter 34 is just an absolute wall of heroes, which is crazy. A lot of my guildies in here. I see the casual logos there and there. Couple different casual logos all the way through here. Pushing through 34, we're at 291 million power. So definitely making a lot of progression. Very, very happy with the progression. Look at the heroes we have. I think we're up to 40, I want to say 40 plus. I think in the Field of Stars, we're trying to hit that 50 heroes. We're at 41. 41 Ascended heroes, need 9 more, and the big torch will be completely unlocked. Other thing that they've been talking about as well is they're talking about adding possibly 2 or 3 more stars to the Field of Stars. So you'll actually see these a little bit reworked, which I am assuming very soon that you're going to see them possibly in the next patch or 2, that there's going to be a lot more added to the Field of Stars. They're talking about reworking some of the factionless gear, which is absolutely worthless. So all of the gear we have here that has no faction, allowing it to either phase out factionless gear that you can no longer receive it. I know they've talked about exchanging factionless gear, a couple different things that they really need to work on to fine tune the game overall. Also events. Events are always coming. Yeah, it's the love wall, the love-hate wall with a giant art octopus. So there's a big tentacles coming out of here. Little, it looks like a stingray there. So kind of an underwater city, but very, very cool to see the giant line of playing. New Voyage is coming out on the 22nd. Yeah, they've already talked about that one. So the Arid Wastelands will be coming or going away very soon. So the new Voyage will be up on the test server, I believe, Tuesday as well. They want to make it to make you get more faction gear. Yeah, faction gear makes a big difference. That 30% bonus makes a very, very big difference when it comes to your heroes. So guys, again, that will do it for today. Almost at 15,000 subscribers. So big shout out to all of my viewers and subscribers. We are almost to 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are very, very close. We hit our 500 members on the Discord server, which continues to grow every day, both YouTube and Discord, and also on Twitch. We do stream on Twitch as well. Not that often. These actually go to both. We have a lot of players that do view on Twitch. Got a lot of more followers on Twitch as well. So we're building it up both ways there. But again, guys, thank you for all the love and support. Wesley will be our final question for today. But thank you for joining me. We pushed into 34. Again, we have one more question from Wesley, which will be our final question here. And that will do it for the stream. Look at all the players. You can't even see all the players that are just literally stacked. I mean, back to back or even on top of each other. I don't know how deep they go, but very, very cool to see. Just need more gold. As you can see, we have 2 million gold, so we are broke. I was writing on Twitch. Yeah, most people do join on YouTube. It does have the multi-stream, so sometimes it seems to pick up the comments from Twitch. Sometimes, Kylie, it doesn't pick up it from Twitch. Is it worth to use challenger tokens to ascend Baden if he's my carry? Absolutely not, Wesley. The only thing you want challenger tokens for, especially starting early, is Aziz. Save every single one for Aziz. Baden might be the very, very carry right now, but Wesley, Baden will be a very short-lived carry. Save everything for Aziz. Take Aziz all the way to Ascended. 100% of challenger tokens, Legends challenger tokens, should go ahead and go right into Aziz. I would absolutely build Aziz. Is Joker and Queen worth getting? Yes, no name. Anytime they have heroes, go ahead and pick them up. The dimensional heroes especially, a lot of players did not get Yukio, a lot did not get Ezio, did not get Nakaruru. Now they are really, really kicking themselves because they cannot get them. When these heroes are gone, as of right now, when the dimensional heroes are gone, they are gone. Meaning that there is not going to be an opportunity to get them again. They're going to be gone. Both of them kind of bad. Joker has his own place. Queen has their own place in PvP and in the campaign. They're very strong, but dependent on the teams that they're in. No name is really, really the factor. So they do work very well in specific teams, just like we've seen with Ainz and Albedo. Specific team comps to really make them perform. Ezio and Nakaruru are definitely both amazing. All of the heroes are. All of the heroes here have their own place. Granted, a lot of them do need to get reworked, but definitely get the dimensionals, pick them up. Even if you're not using them right now, go ahead and pick them up. You will use them in the future. So again, guys, that will do it for the stream for today. Thank you guys for joining me. Absolutely amazing. Almost at 15,000 subs on our YouTube channel, which in about a year and a month, I think we're at now. We started December of last year. Yep, go ahead and hit us up on Discord if you have specific questions. There's a ton of information on there and a lot of people willing to help with a lot of the formation comps. So again, guys, that will do it for the stream tonight. Have a great Sunday. Thank you guys for watching.